Bludfest festival, Evropa 2. Dneska nás čakajú 3 rozhovory, Pam Rabbit, PALAYE ROYALE, Yungblud.
Jsem v podstatě chodila s 2 klukama naraz a to mi přišlo jako pojebaná telenovela.
We had to learn how to play, how to write songs, how to perform, how to dress, how to get a proper haircut.
So your music will be more happier?
Dunno. We'll see. Depends on the fucking day with me.
A som rád, že tu není tak 50 000 stupňov, inak by mi bolo trošku teplo, takže môžeme ísť na to. Let's go! Bludfest, Pam Rabbit, čerstvo po sprche.
Je to tak. Ahoj.
Prečo práve ty, ako jediný český interpret? Máš na to odpoveď po dnešnej show už?
Tak to jako... tak to vůbec nemám. Jako to absolutně nevím, jako mám z toho jenom radost, to je celý.
Taká obujisku ešte, aká bola show vzhľadom na dnešné počasie, ktoré je hodne náročné a aj ten čas, ktorý si mala, je taký, že hodne poctivý vlastne v strede dňa.
Hele, jako já jsem upřímně si myslela, že tam nikdo moc nebude, ale bylo tam strašně moc lidí a jako chudáci fakt stáli na tom slunci, já jsem naštěstí měla jako stage ve stínu, takže jsem se mohla trošku uchránit, ale oni teda byli hustí, oni stáli na sluníčku, tleskali, zpívali, takže jako respekt lidem tady jako.
Ty si zmieňovala, že konečne si v momente kariéry, kedy máš lepší budget a podmienky na to, aby si tam mala aj nejakých tanečníkov a všetky tie veci okolo. Zároveň, keď si vydávala svoje prvé EP, tak ten cover si vybrala len tak vlastne, z pocitu, vlastne už bez rozmýšľania. Tak jak veľmi sa toto prelína už v tvojej kariére, tie moc plánované veci a ešte stále také tie autentické, jak napríklad ten cover toho EPčka?
Hele, jako já bych řekla, že furt, já většinou, když už něco vymyslím, tak už to nechci úplně měnit. Protože právě to byla ta první myšlenka, která byla nejvíc autentická. A ty technické věci a tak spíš teďka to je fajn, že jako můžeš prostě zaplatit svoje lidi, můžeš pracovat s profíkama, jako ty tanečníky, který mám, takže to jsou fakt jedny z nejlepších, co tady prostě máme. Takže všechno dělají rychle, nepotřebují moc času, naučí se to. Takže to bych řekla, že se hlavně změnilo to, že už nemám pocit, že jsem na to jako sama, že mám fakt celý tým lidí, kteří jsou prostě skvělí a já je můžu konečně i nějak zaplatit.
To máte podľa mňa spoločné práve s Dominikom Yungbludom, že tiež nechce byť člen v kapele, lebo si všetko robí podľa seba, takisto aj ty, režirovanie videoklipov a tak. Tak čo už dokážeš prenechať ľuďom okolo teba?
Jako co jsem teďka naprosto přenechala, tak je to, že chci, co se týče nějakých produkčních věcí, to je nějaký hovoru na mě furt lítá. Tak jsem přenechala hodně všechny věci, co se týče jako kde mám být, v kolik. Prostě, že chci být jako malý dítě, který chytneš za ručičku, dovedeš mě tam a mě je úplně jedno, kam jedu. Já jenom prostě vím, kdy tam mám být a to je všechno, o co se budu starat. Ty mi řekneš, tady vystoupíš, tady vezmeš tohle. A zjistila jsem, že abych právě zůstala kreativní, tak je hrozně potřebný tu produkci trošku jako vlastně delegovat a vůbec ji neřešit, protože jakmile jsi moc produkční, tak ten tvůj mozek přestane být tak kreativní.
Stretli ste sa už s Yungbludom dneska?
Setkali jsme se, vlastně fotku, nechala jsem si podepsat kelímek, dala jsem mu merch svůj a bylo to krásný, byl hrozně milej.
Jak veľmi ti toto v kariére pomáha? Je to iba taká prestíž, alebo reálne sú tam nejaké možnosti, keďže ty si skúšala aj tú Eurovíziu a nejaké kroky do zahraničia, napríklad Bludfest, čo je dosť international, alebo má v pláne to byť ešte väčšie? Myslíš, že ti to reálne pomôže v tej kariére?
Takhle jsem nad tím upřímně nepřemýšlela. To je dobrý point, jako jestli v tom zahraničí by to nějak mohlo pomoct, ale pro mě, hele, já jsem byla fanoušek Yungbluda fakt jako, já vím, že našli jednou právě na nějakém rádiu, našli 7 let starou zprávu moji, kdy představují Yungbluda jako novýho artista tenkrát. Takže pro mě to je jako takový full circle moment, kdy někdo, koho jsem konstantně coverovala, já jsem dřív zpívala i cover jeho jako na živácích, když jsem začínala koncertovat. Takže pro mě je tady to spíš takový fakt jako full circle moment toho, že oh shit, tady ten člověk, který ho tak dlouho miluju, tak jakoby mi dal taky nějakou šanci na svým zase, na svojí akci. Takže já jsem se upřímně ještě ani moc nestihla zamyslet nad tím, co to udělá kariérně a jsem jenom prostě fangirl.
Ty si začínala s vystupovaním na svadbách. Keby niekto si chce teraz Pam Rabbit objednať na svadbu, aké by boli podmienky, aký bol rider?
Prostě jenom o dost víc peněz.
How much?
To uvidíme, to nebudu říkat, on se to může měnit. Záleží, ne. You see, napište nám a vymyslíme to.
Aký by bol playlist na tvojej svadbe naopak?
Na mojí svatbě? Wow, já mám takový oblíbený playlist, jmenuje se to Mexican Cartel. A pouštím ho otravně úplně všude, kdokoliv, kdo mě zná, tak ten playlist už zná. A to je prostě, já nevím, takový španělský, mexický, jako, já nevím, jak to mám, je to prostě Mexican Cartel a já mám hned pocit, že jsem v nějakém filmu. Víš, že někde tamhle je Pablo Escobar prostě a my u toho kalíme prostě margaritu. Tak tohle je podle mě můj afterparty playlist na moji svatbu. A jestli prostě tomu týpkovi, kterého se budu brát, by se to nelíbilo, tak si ho prostě nevezmu and that's it.
Typek, ktorého si budeš brať, musí byť podľa tohto narkobarona si, ne?
Musí se mu prostě líbit ten playlist. To je jak musí mít rád králíky a musí mít rád ten playlist a we're good to go.
OK. Planet 33. Aké máš ohlasy? A zároveň ma napadlo, jak veľmi krehké je v tejto dobe, v rámci hudobnej kariéry, keď vydáš zlú dosku napríklad. Nehovorím, že to je zlá doska samozrejme, ale keby sa to náhodou stalo, jak veľmi to môže ovplyvniť kariéru, keby tá doska nebola dostatočne dobrá pre tvojich fans?
Tím, že to tak není, ale samozřejmě by to tak bylo. Čistě hypoteticky. Hele, já nevím, já si myslím, že můj úděl jako artista, tak není tady to řešit. Jako samozřejmě jsi člověk a řešíš, jako chceš se lidem zalíbit a tak dále, ale ve výsledku si myslím, že bych jako zklamala samu sebe jako umělec. Takže já se opravdu snažím jako ty věci vydat, promovat je a buď to se chytěj nebo ne. Ale já právě nesmím vůbec lízt do tady té sféry toho, kdy řeším, jestli vlastně se to někomu líbí nebo ne. Když někomu líbí, mám z toho radost, ale když to někomu nelíbí, tak já potřebuji vidět, že mě to baví. A v ten moment, když mě to baví, I don't care, víš co. Ale jako podle mě je hrozně toxický pro umělce řešit vlastně ty recenze.
Ja sa pýtam aj vzhľadom na to, aby sme to ešte lepšie pochopili tú otázku, že vnímam u veľa mladých, najmä fanúšikov, že keď interpret nevydá jednu dobrú dosku, že už pre nich nie je relevantný, už nemá čo robiť na scéne. Vieš, že s týmto názorom sa často stretávam v komentároch.
Tak to je takový, podle mě krátkozraký, ono jako viděl si strašně moc lidí má jako comebacks, že jo, a tak, jo. Že občas někdo ne, že nevydá dobrou desku, jenom vydá třeba víc alternativní a byl víc jako v popu, že o to měla třeba ta Halsey, jestli znáš, a ta deska je úžasná, ale prostě není tak jakoby pro všechny, je víc alternativní a to neznamená, že ona jako je méně relevantní, jenom prostě to třeba není takovej mainstream. A myslím si, že to je úplně jedno, že umělec se prostě proměňuje, mění, je to člověk, který vyjadřuje nějak to, jak sleduje svět a třeba nějaký rok to, jak to sledoval, bylo depresivní nebo naopak byl šťastný a tak dále. A je to jenom nějaký jeho deník a to, že třeba nějaký 10 se úplně nezadaří, neznamená, že za 10 let ho nečeká úplně největší comeback, jako vem si Zaru Larson teďka, že jo. Jo, to podle mě neexistuje. Neexistuje to, že by to, pokud neuděláš něco strašného, jako že se vykensluješ úplně, jakože, já nevím, jsi úplně hrozně racist nebo něco, tak tam už jako, ale pokud jde o hudbu, pokud vydáš jako špatnou v uvozovkách desku, tak si myslím, že to je úplně jedno. Napíšeš další.
Ty si na túto dosku vyberala z cca 30 skladieb, ak som to správne pochopil. Zároveň tam máš skladbu Hope, ktorá má 41 sekúnd, čo sa nedá úplne považovať za plnohodnotnú skladbu.
Tam je napsaný to be continued.
Ja viem. Ale zatiaľ sme tam počuli iba túto.
Protože tam je to be continued.
Takže čo tie skladby, to je tá otázka, tie, čo ostali v šuplíku. Ako zneli a čo s nimi bude?
Je to napsaný to be continued. And you shall see if it will be continued or not.
OK, viac teba asi nedostanem. Keď si pristupovala v rámci tvorby ku skladbe Space, vedela si, že už ten TikTokový potenciál je tam zaručený už pri tej tvorbe?
Ne, vůbec. Já jsem si řekla, že napíšu nějaký veselější song, protože jsem byla tenkrát po rozchodu a vůbec se mi nechtělo psát nic veselého. Tak jsem si dala jako takovej writerský challenge, že prostě napíšu něco pozitivního. A fakt jsem to za sebe jako totálně vytlačovala ten song a vlastně jediný, co pozitivní ze mě v ten moment vyšlo, bylo to, že si přeju manifestovat to, že to bude pozitivní. A asi v ten moment to nějakým způsobem zarezonovalo s těma lidma a stalo se z toho něco mnohem většího, než jsem jako upřímně. To byl fakt jeden z tracků, co jsem si tak jako napsala v pokojíčku a úplně random to jako blaflo.
U teba často znie čeština ako angličtina, tak ma napadlo, či to je zámer, lebo napríklad aj skladba zobrazenou, má také tie pasáže, že divák, keď úplne počúva možno dôkladne, tak má pocit, že to je angličtina. Je to zámer?
Jo, asi jo. Já jsem teď dřív zpívala jenom v angličtině a pak jsem začala zkoušet v češtině. A takže já mám konzervatoř, takže já jsem zpívala taky ty muzikálové věci a tak. A zjistila jsem, že mě úplně jako nebaví zpívat tím muzikálovým stylem. Mě to jako baví poslouchat a tak, ale ne jako pro Pam Rabbit. Takže jsem našla jako cestu, jak tu češtinu jako udělat víc fonetickou. Protože ta čeština přece jenom třeba slovenština, to je to o dost lepší, ta je o dost víc fonetická, ale ta čeština je opravdu jako tvrdá. Takže jsem zjistila, že OK, já si prostě musím trošku s tím jako, chápete?
Mne príde strašne cute, keď ty v tvojej tvorbe dáš slovné spojenie, že pojebaná telenovela. Čo tým sleduješ?
Já jsem měla takový prostě příběh, kdy jako jsem v podstatě chodila s 2 klukama naraz a to mi přišlo jako pojebaná telenovela. Jsem měla moment, kdy jeden byl v kuchyni a druhý stál za dveřma v bytě a já jsem tam stála mezi tím a říkám si, well.
OK, pekná story, pekný príklad, jak sa chovať k vzťahom.
Ne, tak to bylo, I was younger then. Hej.
Nepopiera sa teraz už trošku to tvrdenie, že si outsider, keď už si známa?
Že čo?
Či sa trošku už nepopiera takéto tvoje tvrdenie, že si outsider, vzhľadom na to, že už si známy interpret?
To je podle mě, já si myslím, že když si člověk připadá jako outsider, tak to není o tom, jestli je známý nebo tak, to je o tom, že když jsi jako v normální lidské interakci, tak si přijdeš trošku divnej. Víš? Jakože třeba tady ta celá situace, kterou teďka máme, je extrémně awkward, když se nad tím zamyslíš, jako by doopravdy, jo? Ale jako v dobrým, ale je to, víš co? A že vlastně ten můj život je vlastně extrémně zvláštní, protože kolik lidí jako má to štěstí, že může dělat práci jako já. A takže jakoby máš vodosmí lidí, se kterýma relatíš a můžeš si o tom promluvit, aniž by si působil jako, že flexíš, nebo že chápeš. Takže jakoby, a hlavně já jsem vždycky byla takový to dítě, co je samotný, co je introvertní. A já to miluju, já jsem hrozně dlouho žila v tom, že se musím přizpůsobovat a že nesmím říkat nějaké věci nahlas, protože to lidi pohorší, nebo že mě nepochopí. A jednou dnes jsem zjistila, fuck it, I'm just gonna be an artist and they're gonna, accept it.
OK, tlačí nás čas, takže posledná otázka, taká tiež obvious, čo si ešte dneska uděláš hezky?
Tyjo, já si dnešek udělám nádherný. Dneska bude mega hezky. Já tady zůstávám na festiáku a prostě budu kalit a festivalovat a večer si poslechnu Yungbluda a bude to nádherný. A zítra budu mít strašnou kocovinu.
Pam Rabbit, ďakujem za tvoj čas a nech sa ti darí, robíš to skvelé.
Taky ďakujem.
Alright, Bludfest and the brothers from the PALAYE Royale with me. Hi guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm really doing great. Yeah, push me out into the rain. I just want to feel something. The rain ain't coming today, so.
Rain is not coming today, but push me out in the sunshine. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Beats, yeah.
One of your last songs is "Feel Something Great." Yes. And the question is, if is the same routine while on the tour, because you're singing there, it's still the same routine,
Yeah, it's very the same
I
routine.
changed it up. I kept the bus up the whole night, just fucking playing the Doors. So, yeah, we're playing "Feel Something Great" tonight.
We are playing "Feel Something Great" today, so yeah, it should be fun.
You were shooting that music video also at the cemetery. So the question is, if you do some walks at the cemetery where you want to feel some quiet or peace.
Yeah, I think it was funny when we were boys and shit. We would walk around cemeteries and we liked it. And then after we experienced loss for the first time in our lives, I've stayed away from a cemetery, as I'm sure you have. So it's become, we sing about life and death and tragedy and loss, and we really have been through it and feel it, and so that connection to the fans is a really lovely thing.
I think that's the whole point of the song is, it's someone that's gone through a lot of stuff, it's all they want to do is feel something great. I think that's important. Feel something? Yeah.
Every time when I listen to your music and your interviews and all of your stuff, I feel like from you that the touring is not a good thing at all. Can you prove me wrong?
Touring is the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. We get to go play music, see some of the coolest fucking people in the world, and then we get to travel the world, as a family and play our music and have the best time. Yeah, I couldn't think of a better job in the world. Yeah.
For Dom doing this festival, what a fucking legend. We just saw him. I thanked him for being the leader of this rock and roll movement. It's very important for this generation that we have this authenticity of substance. Yeah, I think it's touring is a very interesting thing. We've been doing it since we were kids, and we were homeless, and so all we did was tour. And so our touring is home, and we have a friend out with us right now, and he was like, "This is just how it is. Your bed moves." And like, yeah, it's fucking great. So we're very grateful. We're very thankful for this lovely life.
So what about your fist fight in 2019?
We might bring it back.
You know, it's never quite over, so you never know if it's a good day or a bad day with us. So it's always up in the air, but it's a good day.
It's a good day. But we will host a pay-per-view event one day. Yeah.
A few days ago was 10 years from your debut album, Boom Boom Room, Side A. And you mentioned so many times that you lived in car, but what should I imagine literally when you say we live in a car? What about the toilet, shower, who was the driver and things like that, you know?
Well, we peed where we got a chance. Luckily, Sebastian was in a relationship at the time, so we got to use her bathroom. So it was fantastic. So shout out to Stephanie. I appreciate you.
So we would pay for one hotel room for the other 3 guys that were in it. And we traveled in our mom's, like, with this fucking car that we went to school in, we traveled in. And so we didn't have enough money to pay for it was like a winter tour to keep the gas on, to keep us warm. And I'm like a bear, so we would sleep in the trunk, and I would sleep in the center, and then my brother's on either side, and I would keep them warm. Yeah, I'm a little furnace. Yeah, honey, so literally we don't drink honey Jack.
Jack Daniels, we cannot drink anymore because I just think of those times and it ruined my liver, so yeah. But honestly, it was some of the funnest times though. You know, it really wasn't that bad because, you know, we're traveling, you know, the States, and we played every bar we possibly could in America, and played grocery stores, any place that would give us like enough money to eat and get gas to the next city, we would play, and it was honestly it was fun times, so I can't complain about it.
It was that level of like connection and like commitment that we built such a remarkable fan base. Where it's like we kind of break that fourth wall, you know, from even him going to the crowd, me going to the crowd. Where it's like they are as much PALAYE ROYALE as we are. You know what I mean? Like, this has been an open art project. You know, so we're just honored that people give a shit. You know?
You got a single set generation, so the question is, what's your screen time, guys?
Honestly, I've been trying to keep it down. There's some days I'll just fucking scroll and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Almost like I haven't done anything productive in like an hour. But yeah, my screen time is gone down a lot less, so.
My drawing time, remarkable. Screen time, it's mostly architectural documentaries and Alan Watts, so.
Yeah, he's not like an Instagram scroller.
Yeah, I didn't have a phone for the longest time. I had a typewriter. The what, phone? No. No, it's a part of our job and it's a part of our communication. And I think if you're able to create this digital version of yourself that people can identify within, but I'm 29, like, this generation moves so quick on consuming content that, like, I think our role is just be as authentic and pure and genuine as we possibly can, and we'll never compete with like the influx of social media and content generation, but what we can do is just express ourselves as fully and truly as we could, and our mama taught us that.
Let's talk about your crop circle era.
Do we need to?
What the fuck do you want?
No, I got a question. Eh? The question is, how hard was your transformation from that era to this?
It really wasn't that difficult. Obviously, it's like, you look back on anything you did as a 14-year-old kid, you fucking cringe.
Really?
Like, oh my God, yeah. So why don't you pull up your high school and middle school yearbook picture, and you're like, was you the coolest guy in the world? No. So we just went through a very public puberty, and hey, it got us here, so I can't complain.
But
you know?
it was an important era.
Everyone needs a start, and your start's not going to be amazing. You know, it's just like when you first learn how to cook, you're not going to cook the greatest fucking steak in the world immediately. You're going to do some fucking bad meals, you know. We that was our starting point. We had to learn how to play, how to write songs, how to perform, how to dress, how to get a proper haircut, all those things.
I think it was our first show. It was opening for 7,500 people. And so we just assumed when you played a show, it was like that. And we were writing about, even that album was about like friends committing suicide, loss, and grief, and death. And so like, we were too dark for Disney. And there was a very incredible woman, Barbara something, that worked at Disney, and she pulled us aside and she goes, "You guys are far too dark for Disney, and like you guys can actually be artists. Take the time, nurture yourselves, and do that." And then, so that's when we went into playing the Viper Room, playing fucking the Sunset Strip, realizing there wasn't a scene there, and we had to create our own scene. We did Warped Tour, we opened for metal bands. The metal, rock and roll is making a revival right now, but years ago, the fucking scene like of authenticity and cult followings was metal bands. The metal bands were, there was metal bands that like opened us into their world, and like that's why we are the way we are. That's why he screams and our tempos are fast, and why we kind of have this manic pace. Like metal formed us in a way. Yeah.
You mentioned some dark things, so the next question should be that you were part of the movie American Satan. You were singing there. And let's talk about that music industry. How close was that movie to real life?
Actually,
we're living it, baby.
We're living it. We're in the middle of it. No, it was definitely a crazy experience to be a part of, to sing in that movie. But yeah, it's the music industry is a fucked up place, but honestly, I put up with all of it just because I love making music and I love the fans. So I'll deal with all the other bullshit if I could just have, the music and the fans.
It is fucking strangely close, though. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
What about that things about signing the papers with your own blood, pact with the devil, and things like that?
Well, to be fair, so we for our record contract, where we signed when I was fucking 20 years old. On the check for like nothing.
An undisclosed amount, but like
it was so small, but for like the purpose on the check, it said for your soul. Yeah, that I was like, what?
And at that
person does that?
At that time, we were sleeping in my mom's car. We came back from a tour, and then our house was evicted, and all of our stuff was thrown out. And then we were sleeping in our car, and then we signed that deal, and we moved into El Patio Inn, room 6, I remember. And yeah, we stayed there for a bit, and then we went on tour, and then we pretty much just said, keep us on tour. And the only way to keep us on tour was literally opening. We were like one of 5 for metal bands.
Yeah, we played with any possible band we possibly could have.
All the bands with the branches, symbols and stuff like that. But it was honestly, looking back, some of the greatest times of our lives, like Icy Stars, Cane Hill, Crown the Empire.
We've met some incredible people.
Yeah, it's always the fucking ones that are the Satan on stage are the sweetest ones.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like we even met Crown the Empire. They were like the only band that was nice to us on our first Warped Tour. Yeah. And me and Andy wound up living together for like 4 years. Yeah, we were roommates for like 4 years. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, time is ticking. So one of my last questions, it came from Vegas. How do you feel about the Vegas loss in NHL?
I've been watching FIFA. Fuck.
Sebastian's really into the NHL. Honestly, I stopped keeping up when I was like 15.
Because you were playing hockey, right?
Yeah, we did. We played hockey for a long, long time. I did until I was 15, about 15 years old, and then I didn't really go through a growth spurt until later. So I was like the tiniest kid on the team. I was getting my ass kicked, and I was like, all right, I think I'm done. And then the next year, I shot up.
Yeah, there was like 15-year-olds showing up with full beards. No, so like our dreams when we were kids was to play ice hockey arenas, right? And so every time we play Prague, we play the ice hockey arena just with makeup, no ice. So we made it to the ice hockey arenas just in a different way.
Yeah, we made it in a different way.
No, I liked ice hockey. I would fight all the time. Sebastian liked it a lot, but no, I've been watching FIFA. I was shitting on FIFA the other day, and I like watched it, and I was like, I like this.
World Cup?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's good shit. Yeah, Brazil, go Brazil.
Okay, guys, I really appreciate your time and enjoy the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We love
Drink
Prague.
water, be responsible, call your mom.
Yeah, of course. PALAYE Royale, thank you very much. Práve vchádzame do backstageu Yungbluda a čaká nás interview.
Hi baby, how you doing? You alright? How are you? Hi, nice to meet you, fella.
We are at Bludfest with the man himself, Mr. Harrison, right here. Welcome
How
here.
you doing, brother? You well?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
I want to thank you for this amazing weather because it's really freezing outside, man.
Cold, man. I'm telling you. Check. It gets crazy.
You're the king of the black and white Instagram, right?
Gotta do it, man.
Why these aesthetics? You don't like the colors?
Looks cool. I don't know, man. I think I like black and white photos better. I always have. If I think about a picture that I've ever loved, it was always in black and white. So I think I resonate to it.
Okay, the reason why we are here at the Bludfest is that the shows became too expensive. That's the right reason?
One of the reasons, I think, with it all, I wanted to do something that would be a celebration of this culture, really. You know, I think I go to festivals all over the world. I really believe that we have lost kind of a sense of connection. You know, I think we live so digitally, and we live so digitally that I wanted to make something that would really encourage you to be present and live in the real world. And that's why I wanted to build a world, physical world, and bring it all over the world under the name of a festival. You know, and I think people forget, because we're so disconnected, how much money an expensive thing is to a person to afford. You know, I think people forget. Everyone, it's so easy to be like, oh, we're just going to charge this much money and blame it on the promoters or blame it on something else. I really know firsthand that if you are an artist with something to say, you can dictate your ticket price. I stand by what I charge because it comes from me and it comes from my ideas. You know what I mean? I think there's some artists in the world and there's some musicians in the world that hide behind, you know, a sense of distraction. And I don't. I'm like, this is what I think it is and this is what I believe it should be. And I care about my fan base. I care about my community. I care about the people at my shows.
Why did he chose Pam Rabbit for this Bludfest, like the only Czech artist?
Yeah, my vibe is I literally saw their videos on the internet. I think it's really important for me to embrace the culture of where I am, you know? Literally, I got the beer, I got Pam Rabbit, I'm in Czech, man, you know what I mean? I think, I've loved coming here and I've loved playing here and I've loved the story that we've had. You guys gave me my first headline festival. You know, we headlined Rock for People 2 years ago, and that was the first time any real big festival has taken a chance on me like that. And, you know, I love it here, of course.
Yeah, like you mentioned, 2 years ago, you were headlining Rock for People. We were here talking to each other, and we were talking about Ozzy Osbourne. And after 1 year, Ozzy passed, and you've been performing on the stage. What were your emotions in that night? Got a chain from the Ozzy, right?
This is Ozzy's chain here. He's with me, man. You know, I think it was a very massive honor to, you know, meet one of my heroes, one of my idols since I've been such a little boy. Then to get to know him, to sing with him, to sing for him, to chat to him was just a dream come true, you know, it's like a movie.
So the Bludfest is a little bit from the inspiration of the Ozfest?
Always. I think everything. I think like it has very kind of big inspirations from Ozfest, Lollapalooza, when Perry Farrell started Lollapalooza, Warped Tour, something for the people, by the people, you know?
Like we were talking about the Pam Rabbit, the Pam Rabbit has a song Lullaby, inspired by the Bohemian Rhapsody, also like you, Hello Heaven Hello. And tell me about that, Bohemian Rhapsody is a legendary hit, too long, no chorus, but legendary. Why is that?
All about feeling. I think like any like music in any capacity is so cool because you can take an emotion and you can make sense of it and you can put it out into the world, and if enough people feel that same emotion, it becomes legendary. You know, I think Bohemian Rhapsody is that kind of a song where the schizophrenic, frantic genius of that band was unfiltered, and it hits us all. We all sing it because there's no rules in music. You know what I mean? I think more and more I feel like we get rules placed upon us. It's got to be short, it's got to be work on TikTok, it's got to, I'm like, I think that's bullshit. I think like, if it's true and if it's real and if it's, you can feel, you can touch it, you know what I mean? You can feel it here, it'll be great.
That's the reason people can feel it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your track Zombie, which is inspired by Siamese Dream by Smashing Pumpkins, which was a very dark chapter in that band because of a lot of breakdowns and things like that. What was your emotion when you had them on your track?
Well, I wrote that song about my grandmother and losing my grandmother, so it was a very strange time, you know. I mean, how do you make sense about losing someone that you love? You know what I mean? 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're not. And inspired about kind of losing my grandparents, and Siamese Dream and Melancholy were two albums that, again, was so unfiltered and unafraid to be dirty and unafraid to be raw and unafraid to be painful. You know, I think, again, sometimes as an artist, you can walk to the end of the cliff and not quite jump off. But albums like, and songwriters like Billy Corgan, they jump the fuck off. They say it, it's dark, it's twisted, it's fucked up, it's weird, and that's what we wanted with Zombie, you know. It was a crazy fucking time in my life. And it's amazing to see how many people resonate with that idea.
You mentioned your grandma, and how can you handle your relationship with Jesse while on tour?
I just think with it all, man, like, I'm full of love. I think there's such a mad cliche to be so many things when you're on tour or when you're a rock star. But I just want to try my best to be myself and love what I love and build this community up, you know what I mean? I have no interest in bullshit cliche.
So your music will be more happier?
Dunno. We'll see. Depends on the fucking day with me.
And alright, so what are you bringing to us tonight for the Bludfest?
My vibe is, I think it's been amazing, like, to bring it international. You know, I wanted to, I really dreamed of taking it all over the world, and to be here in its first international place, I just think it's limitless. I want to go to India, I want to go to Australia, I want to go to America, I want to go to Latin America, I want to bring it worldwide, if you'll have me.
Yeah, we love you, and we really appreciate that Bludfest is in Czech Republic now.
100%, man, it had to be.
Yeah.
First time. Yeah. Fucking can't take that away ever. History.
Let's fucking go, fucking Yungblud. Thank you very much, guys.
Brother. Right on, man.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.